subscription Spot. No, Spot's not going on a trip anywhere, but we are going to be having a look at another box from the folks over at Sundaes World. Head over to www.sundaesworld.com and you can get one of these really cool suitcase subscription box services right to your house. What's inside said box? Well, if you've seen my previous review, Sundaes World is a selection of blind bag and blind boxed items shipped inside this little tiny suitcase. One would assume that this could be a suitcase that a little tiny penguin could carry because the mascot of Sundaes World is this little penguin guy, this little penguin fellow. So points right off the bat, I think I mentioned this before, points right off the bat for presentation. That is a really cool way to present a subscription box service, especially having the incorporation of a handle on the top there. Quite like that. Okay, so let's find out what we got inside from Sundaes World for July 2016. I got Old Red here. Hank is just outside soaking up some rays, getting some sun. It is an awfully sunny day out there. Let's see what we got. Where do we start? Well, this kind of caught my eye. It looks like it's Hot Wheels. Let's see what it is. And it is the Hot Wheels Batman v Superman, Batman and Batmobile 2-pack. Comes with the die-cast or metal car of the Batmobile and also a little mini of Batman in armored gear. Spin around the back. There was also the Superman and Metropolis PD police car, and then there was also the Mighty Minis. Very nice. Good way to start. We'll put that right there. Looks like we've got another one. Oh, nice. This is the Star Wars Millennium Falcon die-cast Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars Force Awakens. Includes Flight Navigator, which I think, as far as I know, is you just put it on your finger and you can pretend like you're actually flying the Millennium Falcon. This was one thing, and I actually didn't pick up any of these. Not a single one. Didn't pick up any of these, but that is super cool. On the back, you can see how the Flight Navigator works. Pilot your ship, or just steer your finger. Also used as display stand. Also available, there is the TIE Fighter, X-Wing Fighter. Oh, sorry, First Order TIE Fighter. Excuse me. X-Wing Fighter, TIE Fighter, and Jedi Starfighter. All come to us from the folks over at Hot Toys, or Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Put those right there. We also got ourselves a card. This month's box includes an extra throwback toy. What? We hope you enjoy. Also a postcard from Washington, D.C. Hello from Washington, D.C. Did you know that Washington, D.C. is the U.S. capital? I did know that. There's so much great history here. The city borders the states of Maryland and Virginia. You can visit iconic museums and monuments such as the Smithsonian and the White House. My tour is about to begin. I will write to you soon. Happy travels, Sunday the Penguin. Fun fact. Here's a fun fact for you. Washington, D.C. was founded as the United States capital in 1790. On the flip end of it, you can also follow Sundaes World on Facebook.com/Sundaes World, Twitter.com/Sundaes World, and Instagram.com/Sundaes. You were thinking I was going to say Sundaes World. Sundaes_World. So that is where Sunday is visiting right now in Washington, D.C. Let's resume our adventures here. I'm going to pull out another one of the larger items here, and then we'll kind of look at the smaller things. We got a Disney Planes Jigsaw number 36. Again, none of these I actually did pick up. See the complete collection and more, www.mattel.com/planes. There was also Delta, Bravo, Falco, and Jolly Wrenches Dusty. So a couple of larger things there, and then of course we've got some smaller things that we can look at too. A couple of surprise eggs. I love surprise eggs. We also got Freckles the Leopard toy animal from McDonald's. This was the throwback toy. And I do recall, let me just look at the date here. I don't know if I can see a date. Date. Nothing. I'm sure it's here somewhere and I'm just not seeing it. 1999. 1999. I think I actually was working at McDonald's. And boy, oh boy, was that ever a heartache when these little bad boys came out. These trended, I don't even know if you could say even trended, but these things blew up. Everybody was throwing over children, knocking over each other, selling out their own neighbors just to grab one of these hard to find, what were they called? Teeny Beanie Babies. That's what they were, the Teeny Beanie Babies. That's very cool. We'll put that right there. Also a throwback to when Spot was working at McDonald's. So we got a couple of surprise eggs. Let's cut the seal on the first one. There we go. And the first surprise egg reveals to us, nice, a minifigure from Lego. This is Series 13. One of my personal favorite minifigure series. While we're at it, let's go ahead and open it open. Open it open. Open it open. Somebody right now says, I like Spot. He sometimes doesn't make sense with what he says. Thank you. Thank you. It looks like we've got ourselves... Let's open up the pamphlet first. Yeah! Open up the pamphlet. Here we go. So this is your cast and crew for Series 13, consisting of a knight. I did always want to get that wanted guy, the little outlaw there. Oh, I guess he was a sheriff, because you see a little sheriff on his hat. Unicorn, a snake charmer, a goblin, though it did kind of look like Green Goblin, a safari adventurer, safari explorer, an alien, a pharaoh, a construction worker. That looked like, was it Kang the Merciless? No, but he kind of looks like him from Flash Gordon. A fencer. No, not somebody who puts up fences in your backyard, but a fencer with a sword. A samurai. A 70s disco guy. Hot dog man. Oh, love the hot dog man. Some sort of cyclops and some futuristic astronaut. And there was also an enter a code, which I don't think exists anymore. Let's fold that up. Just put that to the side, and let's put together our minifigure. Love Lego minifigures. Now you may notice as well that the fencer has one white glove. Did you notice that? Maybe you did. I don't know. You're pretty clever, guys. Let's turn around the head there. I like that face. That's a face I would use for my minifigure, although I probably would have to have a little more stubble there. The hat or the helmet doesn't open up. Just put that over his head though. And we can go ahead and put the sword into his hand as well, the fencing sword, which are generally soft. You're not going to really hurt somebody with these. There is our fencer. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what the other one had in store for us. Being, of course, very careful not to cut these little digits. I need those. These little sausages don't look like they do much, but believe you me, you need hands. You need fingers. The other thing that we got is the Ecto Minis, and I have not picked up any of these at all from the new Ghostbusters movie. We'll go ahead and open the foil bag on this one. See which one we got. Try not to spill it everywhere either. I have absolutely no idea who this is. Maybe the brochure, maybe the little thing inside will tell me. I've yet not seen the Ghostbusters movie. I'm sure maybe this guy plays some pivotal role in the movie, but news to me. Oh, it's just like a place ghost or figure approximately, very light source. Oh, these do light up. That seems like excessive to include so much just to tell you they glow in the dark. This one does not glow in the dark. He looks like he should be one of the singers. Is that Justin Timberlake? No, it's not. Kind of looks like Justin Timberlake from NSYNC. Spot, why do you know that? Let's just change the topic quickly. So we got some Ecto Minis. That's good. I like that. And I think that is it, except for this. And this is the TH Tube Heroes mystery figure. Now, I'm a tube, I wouldn't say a hero, but I'm on this YouTube platform. I don't think I'll make the grade. It'd be pretty cool to see myself in here. That would not be the case, though. Spot knows that would never be the case. Let's open it up, though, and see which mystery character we got inside. Now, unfortunately, I don't... If you could believe this, there's the characters there. I wouldn't know most... Okay, I'm going to say this. I don't know any of these. I know this one because I think that's Evan Tube. Only because we had to look at the larger version of him. But I wouldn't know any of these if I tripped over them. This one is Vic Star 123. In order to teach the dangers of eating uncooked meat, Vic Star 123 brings raw chicken everywhere he goes, giving fellow gamers a first-hand lesson. Okay, sure. I would never go to VidCom just because, again, I don't get popularity, just social media popularity. So much so I just dropped him out of the bag. Oh boy. I'm sure he's devastated. Vic Star, what was he? Vic Star 123. I have no idea who this person is. Let's see if anything else is in the box. I don't see anything, although I just see a couple of cards. Some Sundaes World cards. The address, again, some social media links that you can go to. But not a bad haul overall. We got ourselves the Lego mini figure right there. We got an Ecto Mini. We got a Tube Hero, which I've dropped on the floor. He's somewhere on the floor right now. We got ourselves a Teeny Beanie Baby. Star Wars Millennium Falcon. I'm looking forward to that one. We also had the Batman v Superman, Batman Mini, and Batmobile. And finally, a Disney Planes Jigsaw figure. I guess, would you call them still figures, even though they are jets or planes? If you guys are interested, though, in getting all of this delivered to your house every single month, don't delay. Don't delay, because you can follow along Sunday on their adventures through the different areas, and you can get little postcards as well. Today, though, we're having a look at Sundaes World for July 2016. As always, thanks for watching, as you always do, guys. See you next time.